Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're planning to study in Canada in 2025 and need a student visa, you're in the right place. Today, we'll walk you through the updated process of applying for a student visa from India to Canada, with all the changes that have happened this year. Let's dive right in. Step 1. Check your eligibility for a study permit. Before jumping into the application process, it's important to ensure you meet the eligibility criteria for a Canadian study permit. Here's what you'll need to check. First, you must have an acceptance letter from a designated learning institution, DLI, in Canada. Second, you need to show that you have enough funds to cover your tuition fees, living expenses, and return transportation. Third, you must prove that you will leave Canada once your study permit expires. Step 2. Get your admission offer from a DLI. To apply for a student visa in Canada, you need to be accepted by a designated learning institution, also known as a DLI. A DLI is any institution in Canada that is approved by the government to host international students. Make sure to get your acceptance letter from a recognized DLI before applying. Without this letter, your visa application will not proceed. To know more about DLI, watch my previous video, link is in the description box. Step 3. Gather the required documents. Now let's talk about the essential documents you'll need for the application. These are pretty similar to what you might have submitted in previous years, but there are some changes in 2025. Documents you'll need to submit. Valid passport. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Acceptance letter from a DLI, the official offer letter you received. Proof of funds. This is a new requirement in 2025, as Canada is more strict about ensuring students can financially support themselves. Show proof that you can cover tuition fees, living costs, about CAD 10,000 per year. Documents can include bank statements, scholarships, sponsorship letters from family members, academic transcripts and certificates, proof of previous studies and qualifications, language proficiency test scores, IELTS, TEFL, or other approved tests. Statement of purpose, explaining why you want to study in Canada, why you chose your particular course and institution, and how this fits into your future career goals. Proof of no criminal record, if required, a police certificate. Medical examination, a medical checkup might be required, especially if you plan to study in certain fields or live in Canada for longer periods. Step 4. Complete the application form. Once you have all your documents, it's time to fill out the student visa application form. Here's how you can do it. In 2025, Canada has moved most of its visa application process online, making it super convenient. Go to the official Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, website and create an account. Complete the student visa application form, IMM 1294, carefully. Make sure you double-check your answers. Upload all required documents and pay the visa processing fee online. Step 5. Biometrics appointment, if required. In 2025, Canada requires biometric data from most applicants. This includes fingerprints and a photo, which are collected at a visa application center, VAC. Once you've submitted your application, you'll get instructions on how and where to schedule your biometrics appointment. Make sure to complete the biometric process on time to avoid delays in your application. Step 6. Wait for the visa processing. Once you've submitted everything, the IRCC will begin processing your application. This can take anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of months. Check the IRCC website for the average processing time specific to your application. In some cases, you might be asked for an interview or additional documents. Always be ready to respond promptly. Step 7. Medical and police certificate, if applicable. In 2025, Canada has made it mandatory for some applicants to submit medical reports and police certificates. If you're going to study in a medical program or if your stay is longer than 6 months, you may need to undergo a medical exam by an approved panel physician. Similarly, a police certificate may be needed to prove you have no criminal record, especially if you've lived in other countries. Step 8. Receive your study permit. Once your application is approved, you'll receive a Port of Entry (PO) letter of introduction and a study permit approval letter. you'll need to present this when you arrive in Canada. The final student visa, also known as the study permit, will be issued at the port of entry upon arrival. Note: you must travel to Canada within the validity period mentioned on the PO letter. If you don't arrive in time, your permit might be cancelled. Step 9. Prepare for your travel to Canada. Now that you've got your study permit, it's time to prepare for your journey. Don't forget to carry all the required documents with you, including your passport, PO letter, medical exam results, proof of funds, and any other supporting documents. Also, make sure you're ready to clear customs when you arrive in Canada. Step 10. Arriving in Canada. Upon arrival in Canada, you'll need to present your documents to the immigration officer at the border. This is where you'll receive your actual study permit. The immigration officer will verify your documents, ask you a few questions, and approve your study permit. Be sure to have everything organized, and stay calm and confident. And that's it, folks. You've successfully applied for your Canada student visa in 2025. I hope this step-by-step guide helped clarify the process for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video useful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. Good luck with your application, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.